Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Duggan and we're going to be back in Minecraft again today. We're going to be trying to finish up the potato farm that we've been working on for the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. We've got a couple of retaining walls left. We've got the back part of the farm going down to the river, and then of course the riverbanks, and I'm not quite sure how we're going to handle that. So it should be a little bit of an adventure. We've done it before, but for now it'll be something new. I hope everyone's having a good Friday so far. We got Dan, SweetSandi, and others kicking around in chat. Good to see you as always. So let's just dive right in. Mostly because I can hear a skeleton stomping around outside, and I do not want to get caught by an arrow through a window. And now I can hear the skeleton is on fire. Where are you? Right over there. Whoops. I think that was probably a double high fern, if I was to guess. Yeah, probably. We'll replace that. JPrice, good to see you. Hello. Do I even have a double high fern? Yes, I must. No inventory space. So we'll go replace that before I forget. No one's ever heard that before. No inventory space? Yeah. Story of my life. So we've got this retaining wall here left to do. And I think it'll be good to sort of tackle this and this little green patch at the same time. And then what we'll do is probably work our way around, because we'll probably just take this wall all the way down. Oh, there's a creeper right there. Joys. They are easier to see with shaders, that's for sure. There's also a zombie doing something somewhere below. So I'm trying to think about what I can do with this wall. It feels like kind of an odd combination. I don't know whether I should have like a little gate here or something, but I think there would definitely be a wall between these two properties. I don't know why I went so far out this way. I think I might have to pull that back in a little bit. It feels like unnecessary right here. I think I was trying to follow the road, but I think I might have done it a little bit too far. So we will tackle that. Give myself a little bit of room. Cobblestone. I think I've got all the things I need. Maybe some stairs would be good. Someone was asking me on YouTube in the comments, I think it was Black Sheep, asking about how I organize all my shulker boxes, and they're all color-coded, but because we don't have the shulker plus mod anymore, because it doesn't work on 1.21.4, I can't label them. So all I do is like things that make sense, you know, oak wood in a brown shulker, spruce in a brown shulker, dark oak in a brown shulker, jungle I put in a green one, acacia I put in an orange one, which makes sense, mangrove in a red one. But then when I lay them down, I always put them in the same order. So things like the orange shulker box that's in with the wood is the acacia, and the orange shulker box that's not in with the wood is mud or something else. Same thing with this, like the green shulker in with the wood is jungle, but the green shulker in with the dirt is grass, right? Or moss. And I always put the grass before the moss, left to right. So like that's how I remember. I wish we had better ways of labeling things with mods, or even just in vanilla. It would be nice to be able to put like a symbol on the top of them. I really like using any of the sprites that were flat, you know, like golden carrots, or I was using signs. We used oak signs, hanging signs on each. So it would have like a dark oak sign, a spruce sign, and an oak sign, and it was very easy to tell them apart at that point. Yeah, I feel like I've just gone a little bit too wide here. I don't know if we're going to come in that far. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Organizing shulkers that makes sense, doing it over and over again helps. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Especially on a build this size, because if you're disorganized, it's just going to take you so long to do anything, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's probably good. I don't know if that makes sense. That's a little bit better. That feels a little bit more organic, maybe. Nope. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess here we'd have to have it go a little bit higher. I think that might be too high. Yeah. The Core Keeper Let's Play is not over, no. I was going to play it today, actually, but I haven't been playing Minecraft all week. And so I thought that I would jump into Minecraft and get some stuff done, so I have something to talk about on Monday's show. I also feel like sometimes when I'm playing Minecraft, and a project like this takes a long time on the calendar, I want to move on, and I'm sure viewers want to move on too. So I find that that's a tricky balance. Probably do bush or something there. Got moss. I need crackstone. I'm gonna start from the beginning here. Probably the best way to do it. Oh, I need pressure plates. Do I have... I don't remember whether I was using tough slabs over here or not. I don't think I was. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. TinMyren, thanks very much for the tier 1 sub. 28 months. 28 months on the 28th day. Thanks so much. That's amazing. I really appreciate that. Oh, I know, Piranha. I know that you were just asking. I do every once in a while get some viewers that will come in and just kind of like, so when are you playing Minecraft again? And on one hand, like, I understand, like, I get it, because you've probably found me through the Spawn Chunks. You've heard me talk about Minecraft for weeks, and, you know, people want to see what I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. But I find it challenging, and I have continued to find it challenging as technically a variety streamer to keep that going, you know, like to try to keep that variety for me, but then also maintain some level of, I guess we'll call it branding. Yeah, that works. Getting low on grass too. Briefly, we had the inventory under control. Briefly. Your local Northern Irishman. Hello, welcome in. How'd you find the chat? Or how did you find the channel, I should say? Trying to do several things at once here. Feels pretty good. Oh, you know what I don't have is pale moss. I feel like that would be a good spot for pale moss. Because do that. Mossy brick and then carpet. So now it really looks like the grass is kind of overgrowing the wall. I like it. Realizing I'm doing all of this landscaping before the new update comes out with all the new bushes. It's one of the reasons why I'm waiting to do the riverbanks, is because I think I'm going to wait until the new foliage comes out, so I'll have new stuff to work with. You're just looking about. Well, welcome in. That's great. Northern Irishman. That's great. feel like tough is gonna look good next to pale moss. Yeah, I was right. Terisia G5, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. What was I looking for? I need to do some bushes, I think. I think up here, I'm gonna maybe switch these out for bushes. I'll maybe grab some muddy mangrove roots as well. Get some moss carpet in there. Oops. Wildy Coyote, hello. I really enjoy Looney Tunes cartoons as well. I was totally brought up on those. I feel like I need to switch this. Yeah, better. So this is probably going to be something of a mossy slab. I think a mossy brick slab. Cool. Where'd the tough go? Am I out? Guess I'm out. Oh no, it's in my other hand. Oh boy. Anybody else know it's Friday? I sure feel like it's Friday. Obu subscribing at tier 1, 38 months. Wow. Thanks so much, Obu. Really appreciate it. I think I maybe have to scooch this one over. I feel like this angle defines the wall a little bit better. Yeah. SweetSandi, thanks for being awesome. Yeah, now, how do we... Maybe this needs to crumble a bit here. Maybe we'll do it the other way. Yeah, I think that works. Looks really strange. We'll go with that. I guess I really haven't defined this path, have I? Might go a little bit straighter here. I appreciate the help, Sandy. As always. What am I looking for here? I need food. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Huge band hammer squishing something flat. Nice. That must be very satisfying, I'm sure. Good thing I don't take a break when night falls in Minecraft. There'll be lots of breaks and nothing done. No kidding, right? That's something that I've thought about talking with people on the Citadel about, is adding a mod that changes the length of the day-night cycle. I think it would be pretty useful. The problem with that, of course, is that then if it rains, you're stuck with the rain forever. It takes a long time for it to go away. That looks pretty good. I like that spot back there is a good spot for another bush. For folks that might be wondering, I use jungle as like dark azalea sometimes. It's like a shadowy version. I think this grass was already here. Nope. Maybe just do another bush. There we go. But that's pretty good. Feels a little bit funny. Nope, definitely not there. I think maybe we have to get rid of this part and actually go higher with the bushes. Could use them as an excuse to have the wall kind of look like it's falling apart. Yeah. Yep. Fwip's world weather is broken too since a snapshot? Oh, really? Any solo Minecraft world that you've had, Wildy, has rained a lot. It's rained a lot since, I want to say, the 118 update. I feel like it's rained a lot in game since the 118. Yeah, I feel like we used to get more rain around here too, in terms of like real world around here. Although this winter we've had a lot of precipitation, a lot of snow, a lot of rain. See, now that we've got this covering everything, I feel like we're better off. Maybe there. Yeah, then we fill this gap with something. I need to go get more grass. Yeah. Whoops. Dan, you can't wait for spring? Yeah, I think a lot of us around here are hoping for spring soon too. We're getting a fake spring right now. It's been unseasonably warm. Not complaining, but I know it's not going to last either. How is Elvis doing, Sandy? Everything's shaping up. Cool. I like that. Yeah. Now this path is going to need a little bit of a form. I think it's probably going to be a little bit more this way. Is that too wide, do you think? Yeah, a little bit. Hmm. That is probably going to be too straight. Well, for starters, I don't know where the edge of the road is here. This would curve this way, because people coming out and turning to the right would round that out. Not as interesting. Not as interesting. think maybe it needs to do the opposite. And curve this way a little bit. That's a little bit better. By a little bit, I mean a little bit. This feels very straight. Maybe we can fudge around with some texture in here. Move this road instead, maybe. Not gonna be able to really finalize that until I move the shulker boxes and stuff. That's a little bit better, but it means the road out here is probably going to change a bit. Doing fine. It started to be a big boy now, and you figured out how to open the front door so it's locked even when we were home. Wow. That's always good. Fun until you run out after him and trying to get him back in. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, that's dark. I didn't realize that breed got tall enough to open the door. I might be just thinking of the wrong thing in my head. I think that's okay for now. I feel like the right-hand side is probably fine. Can probably tuck in another bush over there too. Whoops. Yeah, that stands up nicely. MindTripMedia with 100 bits. Thanks very much for the support. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday so far. Cheers as always. So here I think we can probably get away with some of these sunken bushes that we've been doing. I find that these help with roadside stuff. Thanks for the reminder, Sandy. Appreciate it. And yeah, we're going to stick to the breaks today. Well, I'm pretty happy with that for the first hour. Like that feels pretty solid, right? Obviously, we've not done anything up here, but I think it'll be pretty easy to fill in the rest of this. I might wait for the bee farm to do the entrance. I feel like we could maybe come up with some cooler ideas to make this feel like a little bit more of a unique space. But I like this. I like that we've used like a combination of the stone wall and some foliage to kind of really get a good separation between the two properties. So now what we'll have to do when I come back from break is work on continuing the wall down through here. I like the idea of this path being here too, although it's too steep. I need to, I'll have to finish that up too. At least I think that's where it would be. It might start going down about there. Yeah, we'll figure that out. So folks, I take a break about once an hour. Gives me a chance to grab another cup of coffee. You can, of course, hang out amongst yourselves. You can maybe grab a friend, let them know that we're streaming. I'll be right back. All right. Don't think we've got any friends hanging around. Just one over there. You gonna survive? Nope. All right. So, thank you, Sandy. I just want to look at this wall. I think that makes sense. May have to make some adjustments with the path. Let's just try that. Do that first. You're gonna drive me crazy. So the idea here would be to have like a rough path that would go down to the river. And we would want it to be something you can actually walk up. That's a little bit steep though. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, not bad. One thing I have to say, it is nice when you get to a point with Minecraft where you can kind of just freestyle something really quickly. It's quite satisfying. I feel like this wants to curve around a little bit. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I feel like there would probably be another path that would maybe go off this way to the back door. Oh, there's a giant cave in there. Holy crap. That is not nearly as far down as I thought it was going to be. Should get some torches and light that up or fill it in or something. Otter, hello, hello. Welcome in. That is surprising. I don't remember that being here at all. You know what? We're probably just going to fill this in. Or at the very least, get rid of the spawning spaces. I think that's everything. And what I should probably do is give it a too thick roof so that as we're texturing above, it's not going to be an issue. Need more grass. Dan, you got the weekend off until Tuesday. That's great. No complaints there, right? So something like this, maybe. Whoops. That, or maybe it should connect here more. That feels a little bit funny. So the idea with these paths for me is always trying to make them feel a little more natural. I feel like that's pretty good. I don't know about this other part though. I think I was maybe onto something putting it back here. I like the idea of it turning, you know, like having an arc to it. Yeah. That's pretty good. It's very straight. The only thing. All right, well, that might move, but this I think is going to stay about where it is. So we can probably work on the wall. And I like the idea having this be very mossy and green as it's wet. Probably be pretty weathered and beaten up. Although maybe we need to put a slab there. Or not. Maybe pressure plate? No, we need something. That feels a bit better. Doesn't feel like much of a wall here though, does it? That's not going to work. That's unfortunate. Maybe we'll put a bush there. We had a good, like we had success with using the bushes to separate properties, so maybe we'll try that again. Dalman Dam, hello, welcome back. Hope you're having a good Friday. Oh yeah, that helps immediately. 100% yes. I do find sometimes I get, not concerned, but I tend to notice the number of times I have to open my inventory on stream. I find it gets really tedious sometimes, and it's a lot of flashing. I remember one time when I was hunting through shulker boxes and I was just totally apologizing left, right, and center because like the amount of inventory things that were flipping up on the screen, I knew what I was looking for, but as a viewer, it was probably pretty hard to watch. But I guess most games are like that. Like if you've got a an inventory in the game, then it's, unless it's a really smooth transition to a nice dark inventory, it's probably going to be pretty hard to get right. A slab or dirt. Pretty good touch. Feels pretty good from this side. Obviously, there's not going to be much happening over here. You're just going to be looking at it from here. Yeah, I like that. The brown peeks through. Good, good. One of these might be a good spot to have some pale moss again. Depending on whether we can get the grass to hang over it in the right spot. think I've mentioned this before, but ever since I got a new monitor, I really notice when it gets dark in Minecraft. I notice the change. And I don't think there's a difference in brightness. I think, like in terms of like the design or the capabilities of the monitor. If anything, it's probably got a higher range, higher dynamic range. Might move that to here. And then add slabs there. I think maybe we'll skip this here. Try for moss carpet, maybe. Oh, I put all that stuff back, didn't I? More screen to show the change in light? No, it's the same size. Yeah, I had a 27-inch. Well, I still have it. It's now my secondary monitor. So I think I updated all the specs on my About page, but I've got an Acer, what is it called? XL something? Give me a second. It's an XV271U is the new one. And the old one is a V277U because no one can name a piece of tech like a monitor something simple. I really wish they could just be like, you know, I mean, Acer has a line called the Nitro, but even the Nitro has like all these silly sub numbers. They should just call them like, you know, Acer Nitro. And if you have to like differentiate between different Nitro models, then like, I don't know, Nitro 1, Nitro 2. But then you get into like somebody in marketing decides, well, maybe to compete with these other people, we have to call it like the Nitro 7X. It's like, but why? Just, I remember a long time ago, before Apple got into the numbers and the weeds. I mean, they still have their major updates as names, you know, like Big Sur or Lion and Leopard, and like, I feel like just, you know, like pick something cool that maybe the owner of the monitor company likes, like cats or dogs. You know, I mean, like, I get it. You're gonna have a hard time selling like the Nitro Chihuahua, you know, to people, but you know, unless it's like a little monitor, like a oh, what am I thinking of? Like a teleprompter. But it needs to be easier because like I'm savvy to all this. I'm pretty good with tech. Like I know what I'm talking about, and I find it really confusing when I go looking for a new monitor or a new like an insert piece of tech here that I need. Like it's so convoluted. There's so many SKUs. It doesn't help the consumer. Like I feel really hindered by it. It's not a fun thing. Don't remember what I was looking for. I didn't have room for. Wildy Coyote, gotta check it out. Gotta head out. Have him mod duty shortly. Very cool. If you don't mind me asking, what stream do you mod for? I don't mind a little plug. I like giving moderators shoutouts because we really couldn't do it without you. Oh, Raiseworks, very cool. Yeah, I know Raiseworks. I don't know him personally. I know of him. We've rated him a couple times. I think he's rated us a couple times. That's awesome. We'll tell Raise I said hello. I remember now what I wanted. I've got a bad habit of grabbing like a half dozen of whatever block I'm looking for, and then I only need it for one or two things, and then it ends up being in my inventory forever. And I'm wondering why my inventory is full. It looks good. Missed a few more blocks now. Oh, you know what? I bet you more grass coming in over here too. Let's go with the mossy brick maybe. And maybe we'll have it crumble a bit here. Yeah. Looks pretty good. I remember what I wanted. don't have my other green textures. SweetSandi, thank you again for being awesome. Appreciate it. The trolls are real for a Friday. Weirdly, it seems to happen a lot more often on Minecraft streams. I guess just because Minecraft is so popular, but like... Also, Minecraft tends to have more of like the active communities, so like if you're trolling a Minecraft player, there's probably moderators, you know? I don't think that's gonna work. Whoops. I need to add some slabs along here, I think. Probably a brick slab there. Maybe another pressure plate there. Yeah. Cool. I don't know what this gate is going to look like. I guess we could put something a little bit nicer looking here. These are all just temporary blocks. Regular slabs, where are they? Do I not have any? I guess I don't have any. I guess I might as well just put in the last few blocks here. Nope. That should probably be a stair. That looks kind of funny. This is a neat trick. If you put 2 stairs back to back, then you can kind of get like 2 blocks to line up, but like overlap by half. Don't know if a bush would look good there or not. It is a trolly evening, SweetSandi. My goodness. Sorry you have to deal with all that, but I very much appreciate it. Am I out of? No. Lots over here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Officially out of grass. Where do I have enough inventory? I guess I could just get a few. So I've been taking grass from this other area just because it's easy to get without destroying what I've got. Just been running around here. Degrassing the village. It's a crappy looking village anyway. Being in areas like this, these untouched kind of plains biomes next to villages, it always reminds me of like day one Minecraft. Fresh new world smell. That's a lot of poppies. Do that and get the rest. This is what Somerville looked like before I moved in to Plains Biome Village. Nice. It was a happy and content village, free of pink. And then Cosmic happened. Feel like a pink meteor killing off the dinosaurs. It was a 113 village, so even before the villager update. Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess I gotta remember that our server is so old. Wow, this is really cool. I'm really glad I put all the time into this. It's so fun to fly over now. Listen, it's for the best. It was very drab. Hey, look, I'm not saying that it was a bad thing. I'm just saying that the villagers had no choice in the matter. It's a little plain. I might want to change this to a mossy stair. Yeah, pretty good. We will finalize this when we do this farm. Yeah, looks so good. Need some coarse dirt. Less of the villager's choice and more like you had no choice. Nice. All right, so this is probably... Yeah, that's not looking too bad. One green spot right there. Could maybe be brown. Or actually, that could probably be better off as like a beige. The shears are broken. Okay, so let's get this wall done all the way down. So I'll worry about that, I think, next time. I have to think about this whole section. Something I like to do on these riverbanks is cover them all up with a combination of grass and ferns, and then make them too tall. I think I've got an example over here. Yeah. So you cover the whole thing in grass and ferns, and then you like start hitting them all with bone meal, and you still have the grass, the dirty sides on the blocks, but it does make it look a little bit more overgrown, which is cool. But I think now as you approach this farm, got maybe a little bit too much grass in through here. That's a little bit better. That looks pretty dense. Again, it's kind of just, it's just there. It's not really meant to pull your attention. It's just sort of meant to look like a really overgrown wall and kind of steer you. So like you don't really feel like you can go that way. You want to kind of go this way. And we'll probably have to do something here to make it feel like you can't go that way. Maybe some drop blocks here. Oh, I guess I should get some moss. I find this rough kind of look, it really does kind of help. It's making this feel like you can't walk over it. Plus it looks cool. But it does, again, it just sort of gives it a border, so it kind of steers you this way. Nice. So we'll worry about what to do there next time. And then the other thing that we got to do is, oh, that's a weird step. Everything up here is done, but down around here, we didn't have any moss when we designed this. So I really want to change this to have more green sides. I think look a little bit nicer. Just stuff like that. And then when we get down to here, we'll also give it more of a riverbank edge. And then we'll treat this whole side here up to this wall. And then the only thing left to do would be just to touch up the roof. And this will be all done. So I'll probably have this finished tomorrow. No, I did not break the shears. They are broken as in like I can't use them until I fix them. Can't use them until I fix them. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think it might actually look the best from up here. Yes, I like that kind of like combo of wall and bush kind of going all over the place. I'm not crazy about these 3 in a row, but there's not much you can do in Minecraft because it does look better from down here. But anyway, I'm going to pass you all along to somebody else playing Minecraft. Let me just refresh my stream here and see what's up. Exumavoid is streaming. I love sending y'all to Exumo, so that's what we'll do. I need to get my day on the go, but thanks very much for hanging out, folks. I really appreciate it. Some fun stuff, some fun progress, I think, today. And we'll probably be able to finish this up tomorrow. We'll be back on Minecraft again, 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC -4 hours for people around the world. I do have a bonus podcast tomorrow with the Sponge Trunks community. That's going to be happening at 10 a.m. my time. So I might be a little bit pressed for time to get the stream going. So it might be 1 quarter after 1, something like that for me, depending on how much of a break I get in between. We will be doing a normal stream, and I'm not sure, I mean Minecraft, but I'm not sure what might be happening after that, but I'll let you know. Thank you so much, Sandy, for the help today with modding, dealing with the trolls. I really appreciate it. You're awesome. Good to see everybody. Thanks very much for the subscriptions. We are actually sitting at a pretty high, we're at like 75, 76 subscriptions right now, which is the most we've had in a while. So I really, really appreciate it. I can't say how much fun it is to do this for a living. So, or at least as a part-time job on Twitch. The podcasting stuff is more my full-time, but I would love to do it more. So if you want to support, check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan. It's one of the best ways to support me or your other favorite streamers. Most of us have a Patreon page. It's a great way to get into the Discord. Tier 1 subs also do that too. But if you want to join in, then just look it up, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye for now.